Hello everyone, today we will be going on a day out with our special guest from abroad. And my name is Joshua, this is Galang, this is Yuda, that is Rita, and that is Jati. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Okay, so we've arrived at IALF and we will be meeting our special guests here soon.
Yes, yourself to everyone first.
Okay, hi. My name's Monica. My surname is Roberts, and I'm from Canada. But originally, I haven't lived in Canada in many years. I've been in Bali for 12 years. I've also been a teacher in China and in South Korea before as well. And I've spent a lot of time traveling, and I've also lived in the UK, and I'm also a UK citizen because I've got UK passport as well through my father, who was born in Britain.
That's awesome. So, is there like any reason for your stay in Bali right now?
Well, yeah, I'm working as a teacher here at IALF, and also my husband is Balinese. I married a Balinese man.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so how long you stay in Bali?
How long have I stayed here already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been here for 12 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. 2013 I moved here.
What's your first impression about Bali when
I first came in 2013? Wow. Before I lived here, I was living in China in the middle of a big city, and it was very polluted. So when I came to Bali and I arrived in Sanur and I walked down to the beach, I was so happy to see the ocean and the beach, and to think that I'll
Bali is so beautiful.
yeah, and to think that I'll be living so close to a beach like that was pretty happy feeling for me. And then traveling around to the jungle, and it's a beautiful island nature-wise. People were very friendly, so I think most people would agree about those things.
So you have like the nature of Bali.
Yeah, I love the jungles and waterfalls and beaches and all of those things.
I see. So you've been in Bali for 12 years.
13 years. No, 12. Sorry, 2013 for 12 years.
What things makes you culture shock in Bali other than like your home?
Well, I'm not culture shocked anymore. In fact, when I go back to Canada, I get a bit of what they call reverse culture shock. I don't know if you've heard of reverse culture shock. It's if you've spent a long time living away from your home and then you go back home, then some things kind of shock you again about being back in your own home. So I kind of get that sometimes, actually. But when I first came here, what shocked me? I think the getting used to all of the ceremonies in the streets and things like that. That takes a lot of getting used to, because I ride my bicycle around, and before I worked here, I worked at EF and Hayamura, which is close to where I live. So I used to ride my bicycle to work at Hayamura in EF, and I would just thought it was quite shocking to get stopped from all of the ceremonies and stop blocking the roads and things like that. And then also when I was first here, also riding my bicycle home from work, I had a couple of times when people tried to steal things from my basket while riding my bicycle. And actually the first time, because I just would leave my bag in my basket on my bicycle, and the first time, you know, I thought it was okay, I didn't think anything about it, but somebody stole my bag and they stole my credit cards and all of my important things. So that was a big I had to, you know, call my bank in Canada, cancel all my cards, and from then on I realized that I can't just cycle around with my bag in my basket. Even in Sanor where I live, I can't do that. And a couple of times I had people try it again to take things. So
I'm feeling bad for that.
no, it was a long time ago, and I mean, most people say it wasn't the Balinese people that did it. Most people say it was maybe people that are here from other islands in Indonesia, not Balinese people. So I don't know who did it. Whoever did it, they took all of my stuff, and I never got it back. So
how you experience in Bali so far?
what do you mean by how do I experience?
How is your experience in Bali so far?
For the most part, it's been a very good one. Yeah.
That's great to hear.
Yeah. I can't think of any real negative things aside from when, you know, like I said, when I got my bag stolen. Yeah. Overall, very good experience.
That's great
So
to
far.
hear.
12 years. This is the longest I've ever spent in any place in my life. So I think that in itself should say that I've obviously enjoyed my time here. It's been a good experience.
I see.
So you are a teacher here, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So why do you find this class to be a teacher?
What, this place, IALF?
Yeah.
Well, before, like I said, I was working at EF on Hayamura, and I found that because before that I was working at the same company, EF, in China. But I wanted to move away from China, and I found a job advertisement for EF in Bali, so I started work at EF, and then just through other teachers, just the other teachers at EF talked about this place, IALF, because most teachers know each other and have other teacher friends. So other teachers said, "Oh, IALF's a good place to work. Also, the salary's a bit better than at EF." So I said, "Oh, okay." So I made a point to apply here.
So you are a teacher here, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So why do you find this class to be a teacher?
What, this place, IALF?
Yeah.
Well, before, like I said, I was working at EF on Hayamura, and I found that because before that I was working at the same company, EF, in China. But I wanted to move away from China, and I found a job advertisement for EF in Bali, so I started work at EF, and then just through other teachers, just the other teachers at EF talked about this place, IALF, because most teachers know each other and have other teacher friends. So other teachers said, "Oh, IALF's a good place to work. Also, the salary's a bit better than at EF." So I said, "Oh, okay." So I made a point to apply here.
I have some question.
Yeah.
Since you are teacher, English teacher, I have question about what's the difference between British English and American English, because
Oh my God.
I have some conversation with Europe people. I said some words that She don't know what I mean. She say, what do you mean? So I said, measuring wood. She don't understand, and I think what you study will taking my time. What's the difference between British English and American English?
Okay, well, there are two categories are the major differences. The vocabulary, so a lot of British English words are different than American English vocabulary words. And also, of course, the pronunciation is different. So British people have a different accent. So if you take one category of vocabulary, for example, clothes, you would have a lot of differences between English words for British English words for clothes and American English words for clothes. So, for example, in American English, we could call this a sweater.
Yeah.
But in British English, they would call it a jumper.
Oh, jumper.
Yeah. In American English, your shoes would be called sneakers, but in British English, they would be called trainers.
Oh.
So, and in American English, these would be called pants, but in British English, they would be called trousers. So that's one example of different vocabulary words. And of course, like I said, pronunciation is also another big difference.
Yeah.
And I think the main thing about pronunciation that's different from me that I noticed, because I grew up in Canada, so I've got a Canadian accent, but I've also spent a lot of time in the UK, so I probably have, and my father's side of the family is from Britain, so I've got a bit of an influence from that. But the main thing is we have what's called a rhotic accent in American English, so we pronounce R's.
Oh, yeah.
So the word bird, for example, a bird. In American English, we pronounce that R, bird.
Yeah.
Whereas in British English, they would say a bird.
Oh, yeah.
Like the small water and small. Oke, apa sih kayak gitu? Kayak water and
Well, in Britain, just like in America, each region has a regional accent as well. So, for example, in London, they would say water, but that's a Cockney accent, whereas a Yorkshire accent probably would say it like something quite different. I'm not really sure, maybe like water. Water. So, and Cockney would say water.
Do you wanna
And like in America, they have different accents as well. So they have a Southern accent, and then they have like a New York accent, and then in Canada we've got different accents as well. So yeah, it's all different. Right?
We would like to give you
Oh my goodness!
present. It's a small present.
Guys, you don't have to do that. Oh, it's a notebook. Thank you.
With a pen also, because you are a teacher.
Oh, thank you so
you will
much.
need it.
I'm doing a course right now, so this will be very useful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's very nice. You didn't have to do that.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So tell me about your project. What class is it for? Is it for an English class?
Yeah, it's an English class.
Okay.
And can we take a picture with you?
Yeah, sure, of course.
So that's the day out for today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.